Hi, this is Kim Peck at My Stamping Garage. Today I'm going to show you how to make this card. I did use supplies from our January through June 2022 mini catalog. The front of the catalog looks like this. So if you don't have that and you want it, give me a email at that account and I will send one to you. I'm going to show you the products I used to make this card, and all of them came from the Heart and Home suite that starts on page 59. So I'm going to show you some of the products. For the, for the background, I used this Hive 3D embossing folder. I also used this Heart and Home 12 by 12 designer series paper. I used this sheet. It doesn't look quite as intense here, but it is a little brighter color than what's shown in the catalog. And then I also used these doilies. I used that cinnamon cider doily. I also used the little bead trinkets, and I believe the bead trinkets are actually in our annual catalog. When I was making these kits up, you'll see the little bead trinkets here. When I was doing your card kits, I had somehow only ordered enough for one card a piece instead of 3. So you're going to get a hybrid of products. You're going to get 3 of these little trinkets and 6 of these bees that came from, it's Dragonfly Garden dies, and it has these bees. There was some paper that matched. So this is actually a retired thing now, but if you wanted to do the same thing, you could actually do that using this Honeybee Home stamp set. There's a bee here, here, and here, and they're going in different directions. They match that paper. And there is a die set that goes with that. So if you wanted to create your own, that's how you would do it. Since I can't do pre-stamped items, I had to go to this paper that I had. So you can do various things. You can either do a card, 2 cards with all of the same bees there, and 1 with these 3. Or you can hybridize them. So since you've seen both of those done that way, I will show you kind of what a hybrid would look like. I'm using the Gingham Bumblebee ribbon. This is a cinnamon cider base. I did put the white on the inside. Whoa. And then you also have a choice of what side of the embossing folder you want out. It looks good either way. You can see in these 2 samples, I have one where it's kind of coming out towards you, and I have one where it's recessed in. So you can decide which way you like it better. I think for this one, I'm going to put it sticking out again. I think it looks a little more like a honeycomb with this side up, but I kind of like the effect on this card with it the other way. Okay, and then the next thing you're going to do is you're going to place your doily down here. And I put it about 1/4 to 1/8 of an inch from the bottom and the left side. And then you're going to take this little piece of the designer paper, and before you tack it down, take your gingham ribbon and tie it at about 1.5 inches from that left edge. And you're just going to tie a square knot, which is much easier when you're not on camera. Okay, like so. And then you hopefully have your own pair of scissors there that you can just trim that to the length you want those pieces hanging out. And now I'm going to attach this down. And I am going to cover it so that the top of my designer paper here just covers the doily. So it's about 1/2 inch down from the top, 1/2 inch to 3/4. And then I'm going to go ahead and add my bees. And like I said, this one I'm going to do a hybrid. I have 1 bee, 1 gold bee, and 2 of the other bees. So I am actually going to take my saying. If you notice, all of my cards that I'm making today are thank you cards, but you'll have a variety of sayings in your kit, so you can choose. I just use thank you cards a lot, so that's what I choose to do with mine. Going to take my dimensionals, and I would probably put your greeting on, and then it's a little easier to figure out where to put your bee embellishments. So I'm going to put this so that it's the same length from here to here, so just about, I guess, a quarter of an inch, or I'm sorry, half an inch from each of those edges. And now I'm going to embellish this. So what I'm going to do is just kind of lay out my bees to see where I like them the best. And so I could do one here, here, and then maybe here. Or I could, you know, move those around however you want. But I think I like this look the best. So I'm going to go ahead and put on a dimensional. And it's going to be a tight fit. You might want to use one of the little edge pieces and cut it in half. And then for this, I'm going to put this right at the seam above there. I kind of like that placement. And then one here. You could also just put the single gold bee here if you wanted to. It's your card, so you can kind of choose where you want to put your embellishments. And then last but not least, I am going to use a glue dot. You should have some in with your envelopes. And remember, when you use the glue dots, to put your embellishment against the dot of glue, push it down, and then pull up. If you try to take that off and stick it to your embellishment, you're going to have an embellishment sticking to your fingers. So, and there we go. That is the finished hybrid card. So there you can see 3 different ways of doing that, however you like it. You could make all 3 of them look like this one. You could do 2 of these and 1 of these. So it's kind of up to you. I hope you enjoyed that, and thanks for watching.